Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm out today testing out this new knife designed by Kev Cunningham of Origin Knives, and this is the Front Line Kukri Tracker. This has been in development for a good number of years, in discussion anyway, but over the last 2 years I would say he's actually put a lot of time and effort and prototypes into practice, and this is getting closer and closer to the actual production model. And this is my personal knife, this one here. There is two models. This is the large model and then there's a standard model. And today I'm out testing the saw. So you can see here this orange tag up here. The saw actually comes covered in a magnetic clip which covers the teeth as they're so sharp, just as a safety feature, and it helps prevent scratch the inside of the kydex sheath which it comes with. So I'm out today and I'm going to put this through a number of tests, and I'd like you to see how this goes on. Now, Kev Cunningham designed the teeth on this, but he has done quite a few varieties of different teeth, and this one here seems to be the most effective that he's got on this model here at present, and I think this will be the actual teeth that will go in the production model if anybody's interested in one of these. Now this is a large model. This was what I wanted. The standard model's not quite half the size of this, but a lot smaller. And if you go to Origin Knives actual YouTube channel, and you'll be able to have a look at it there, the standard model, but this is the XL. So let's see how we get on then, testing out the teeth on this. Right, another use for the saw is straining wire. This here, this is 5mm thick. I hope you can pick this up. This is part of farmer's fence here. I'll just show you how it fits on and how you can manipulate it to break it using the saw. So I'll just remove the guard, give us a second. Right, so that's the guard off. I'll try to do this with one hand. So place it in the tooth like this, twist it, and just keep twisting back and forth, and that'll snap the straining wire. Okay, don't recommend it because it's going to remove the edges off the top of your teeth, but another use for the saw. Okay, here's another use for the saw, and I'm going to section up these pieces of wood. That there, big section right through it. Right, and we do that all the way to the length of the stick. So another. Right, so here's the section here. And where else have we got it? Another one here and another one here, and basically what I've done is went through a third of the branch, or halfway, and all we do from here then, it's got a nice solid foundation like this tree trunk, and there we go, first one away. Next one, again, next one. And there you can see that's got these logs sectioned down to an appropriate size that I can put them on the fire or use them for battening. So there you go, that's how we use it as a sectional saw. Don't saw all the way through, approximately halfway or a third. So here's another use for the saw, and we're going to use it as a raker saw, and I'll show you how we go about doing that. So first of all, you want to get the end of a stump like this one here, and basically all you do is hit the knife into the stump. It maybe need a batting in, this one's a bit rotted at the end, but we'll give it a try anyway and I'll show you what I mean. Right, so just get your knife, give it a good hit in, and then you can see that's got these logs sectioned down to an appropriate size that I can put them on the fire or use them for battening. So there you go, that's how we use it as a sectional saw. And basically all you do is hit the knife into the stump. It maybe need a batting in, this one's a bit rotted at the end, but we'll give it a try anyway and I'll show you what I mean. Right, so just get your knife, give it a good hit in, like that. Sit down, your log, and all we're going to do is rake it back and forth on the teeth. So I'll show you what I mean by that. There you go, just clean off the edges. And it's another way of using this saw. Kev Cunningham, who designed the knife, has spent a lot of time trying to get the teeth right, and he's done quite a few models with various types of teeth. But I think the way this is working at the moment, this will be the set of teeth that it will come with, and they're working absolutely brilliant out here. I mean, that was easy, very easy to do. So let's say we're going to make a bow drill. What we can do here is get the saw in here. Cut your groove out. Just batten it down to the cut, break out, like so, and then create the divot. Clear it out. Right, so that'll do the now. So next thing you would do then is burn that in and create a larger hole, and then what we would do is cut the notch. But what I want to show you what you can do with the saw is turn it on its side at a canted almost 45 degree. And the other side. There, and you can see it's creating the groove, and then your draw section just up here, carve in. I'm trying to do this in a hurry because I haven't got all day here. I'm trying not to bore you as well. Right, so just getting here, finish off that V-notch. There. Also all needs tidied up, but you see how quick it done that. Right, and then once we go for there, we can create the chimney along the base to allow more air in. This is a method I like to use. Right, so there you go, right round, just using the saw. Another use for the saw is for debarking. Same again, just in here, good hit like that, get your branch, rub against the teeth. And it's stripping it off in seconds. There you go. Look at that, done that for what, 30 seconds. Very good. Amazing. Another method is for stripping spruce roots. And all we do then is we just stick it in the teeth like this and run it back and forth. Look at that. Just peeled it already. That's it done. Just the top here. There you go. How handy is that? I must admit, this is some design that he's actually done. Really pleased at how it performs. And I'm going to say this again, this is actually the best saw that I've actually used on a knife. It's so efficient. The Swiss Army knife, yeah, it's really good as well. I do like that. I've used that for years, but it's just too small, too fragile. This actually can act almost like a saw. I wouldn't personally use it like that myself. I would use it for stripping off bark and maybe doing my bow drill, stuff like that, but I wouldn't use it as a saw unless I really had to. But it does have the capability, and that's what you want, some confidence in your knife that it can do these tasks when required. And for a soldier's point of view, yeah, you never know when that's going to be required, or someone in a survival situation where this saw could make the difference between life or death. And yep, as things go, this is the best I've come across. Right, another thing I like to use the teeth on the back of the saw for is to act as a gripper when it comes to sharpening it. Pull in, grip, fix it. Yeah, and that keeps that fixed angle, and all you have to do is place your ceramic rod and follow the contours of the edge, and then do the same for the other side. Switch it round and away you go on this side as well, and it keeps it fixed. So that's an added advantage with these teeth being so aggressive. It bites in and acts as a gripper and keeps that fixed plane for you, so you can sharpen the edge with much greater ease. And that's a real thumbs up for me in the field when it comes to sharpening. Another use for it is a fire steel scraper. Brilliant. Another use for the teeth is a pot hanger. Just simple in like that, hook it in, lift it, and there you go. Put that on and off your fire, place it down, turn, out you come. Yeah, so the teeth are excellent for that. And I've done up to 5mm wide straining wire in the gaps in between on the saw, so it takes a fair size piece of wire. So the biggest pot handle it can handle, no problem. Look at that. If we can focus on this. There you go, fits in there no problem whatsoever. Right, so that's another use for the saw. Fantastic tool this, love it.